Hi everyone, welcome to day 19 of 21 Days of Sun Salutations. My name is Camile and I'm a yoga practitioner. And on Mondays, this is our last Monday together. And normally on Mondays, I like to take it easy on our practice. I like to show you some variations where it's more gentler to your body. And for whoever is starting, this is a great place to start. And today is not going to be any different. For our last Monday together, we're going to do a variation of sun salutation on our knees. So if you have any issues with your knees, I do not recommend practicing. You don't want to put too much strength on it. But I also recommend to grab a little blanket or something to make a little cushion to your knees. And it's going to be a beautiful practice, a different and something that you can add to your practice. Maybe on those days that you don't feel like moving as much, but you know that you need at least a little stretch, a little back bend, and your body appreciates it. So let's get onto the mat and start our practice today. So we're seated, we're on our knees. I'm gonna show you on the side so you can see all the poses. I'm gonna grab this blanket and I'm gonna place it here. Good. I'm gonna place it here. And we're gonna start to really start. We're just gonna be on our knees, sitting on your feet if you can. If you can, you can also put a little block between your legs like this. You know, anything that can help you maybe go a little bit, have a little leverage, or then you can just sit. And now we're just gonna come into a child's pose. We're just gonna fold from the hips, put our forehead to the mat, and just bring our hands around. And just take a moment to take some deep breath and to have this opportunity to do this variation where you're so grounded. You have your forehead on the mat. You have your legs, your arms. You're creating that connection with earth. Take one full breath. Stay here as long as you feel. When you feel ready, you can come back up. The practice starts sitting. And also, if you want to tuck your toes and then sit on top of it, this is a great stretch on your feet. If it's too much, you can definitely do it with your feet down. But if you're looking for a little extra challenge or looking to feel something different, I recommend you. So we start here. Let's bring our hands to heart center. We invite the energy of this moment. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Your next inhale, we're gonna kneel up and bring our hands up. And exhale, we're gonna come into child's pose. Inhale, come into tabletop, and then you can untuck your toes. Tabletop. Exhale, come into cat. Inhale, come to cow. Exhale, tuck your toes and come into a downward facing dog. Inhale, come back into a tabletop. Exhale, child's. Inhale, come, arm up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And let's start. Let's tuck our toes. Tuck your toes. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, round your back to cat. Inhale, come up to cow. And then exhale, come to downward facing dog. Inhale, come back to table. Exhale, child's. Inhale, kneeling up. Up, salute. And exhale, sit back on your toes. Prayer hands. Let's go again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, round your back for cat. Inhale, drop your belly for cow. Then exhale, come up to dog. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, child's. Inhale, kneel up and reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Notice that I'm doing all this movement with my toes tucked, but you don't need to do that. It's just a little extra challenge that I want to bring in. Let's go again. Inhale, up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, round your back. Cat. Inhale, drop your belly for cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, kneeling up and reach up. Exhale, back. Keep going. Inhale, up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, curl your spine for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, child's. Inhale, kneeling up, all the way up. And then exhale, sit back on your feet. Let's do it again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down to child's. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, round your spine for cat. Then inhale, drop your belly for cow. And then exhale, come into downward facing dog. Inhale, come back to table. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, kneel up, come up. Exhale, come down. Nice, very nice. Now let's untuck our toes and just give a little tap. Oh, and let's just sit here. Oh, it feels good. Feels really good. All right. That was our Monday, day 19, and salutation variation to take it easy to start this week, flowing and just moving a little bit, going towards our big Wednesday, where we're going to be doing 108 salutations, welcoming the new season, welcoming the new, opening up to anything that is to come for us, believing that whatever we planted, we start to collecting now. We start to, whatever we planted back there, now we're starting to harvest everything. What did you plant back there? You know? Important. What are we planting? What are we leaving behind? What are we cultivating? And what are we harvesting? So, thank you so much for being here, for being present, for challenge yourself with me in this beautiful moment, in this very short moment that we take every day, this moment that we take for ourselves. I really appreciate your presence. And for today, the light and teacher in me salutes the light and teacher in each one of you. Namaste.